We're out in the shop. We're gonna get this motor dug out right here. My daughter, she was helping me, and she's I don't know if she's gonna get this motor dug out. Try to get it all pulled out over here in this corner. Get it pulled out around here, and we are going to get it bolted, or not bolted in. We're gonna get it put in. We got the old pulled off of the transmission and everything, so actually sometime or another, whenever I get time, I'm going to take and refreshing that motor. It's early in the morning. Ugh, tired. So you gonna help? You gonna help me?
No.
Huh?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Well, I need your help. You gotta help me put this motor in there. Come on. So we're gonna get after it, try to get this motor dug out of here, and well, let's see what we can do. Come on there, sister. Help me dig this thing out of here. See if we can get it dug out. Taking, go stick these. Look, stick them back there on the floor, okay? Don't hit nothing. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. You can sit right here. Sit right there on the floor. Thinking how we're gonna be able to scoot this past. Oh, I know what to do. Huh?
That's a car motor?
Yeah, car motor. Here, grab that and take and pull it. And we're gonna pull it. All you gotta do is lift it up just a little bit. Let it scoot on the ground, okay? You gotta do it. You gotta use your muscles.
Well, I'm not touching that.
Huh? You are. Look, this ain't nothing. That's a wiring harness. Here, grab the end and just pull it. Kind of lift it and pull it. You ate your oatmeal this morning. Come on. See them muscles. Eat. You gotta lift it up just a little bit. Here, you gotta get up under it.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna.
Oh my God.
Huh? This ain't gonna bother you. Here. Get right here and lift it up like this, and then see what I'm saying? You got this. There you go. Get them muscles. There you go. Come on. You got it. Come on. Let's go. Slide it this way a little bit. Come on. I'll pick that up and go put it on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah, pick it up and stick it on the other side.
What other side?
Right there on the floor, on the other side of the floor. Alright. You got the muscles. Pick up the muscles. You got it. Alright, that should be enough. Scoot this over here. Huh? Do what? Have you over here? Just walk around. There's plenty of room there. Press side or something? Huh? No, Jordan's not here. No, James is not here. Yeah, I looked at it. I looked at it. I think we may have not recorded too, but I'm looking clear now. Really? No, pick it up and lose it. Turd. Yes, don't do it again.
Why does it feel like bacon?
Because it's some kind of grape smelling stuff, I guess. We gotta get that cleaned up though. This is my daughter just wanted to hold it straight up where it leaked everything.
I'm sorry. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
This is stuff to maybe dry this stuff up, I guess. I don't really know.
It looks like what is that thing called, the honey thing? For like s'mores, like marshmallow and chocolate things.
That's what it smells like?
No.
S'mores?
Yeah, what the thing looks like.
Oh, this? This is just dries up. Oh, definitely ain't. It's far from s'mores.
It looks like it.
I wish it was.
No, it's Dairy Queen.
Smells like Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I said I want Dairy Queen.
Well, this whole thing of McGuire's tire shine fell and nipped the bottom of it, and whenever my daughter picked it up, she picked it up like this. And so it poured every single bit of the stuff out on the floor over here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know where the cat.
I don't care, baby. I'm not getting on to you. I'm just.
I didn't know where the crack was.
The what now?
Where the thing was, like where it fell.
Where it fell?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not no big deal, baby.
Why does it kind of look like Lego pieces?
Hmm?
Why does it kind of look like some kind of Lego piece?
What do you mean?
This whole entire thing.
I guess it's like a Lego piece. I guess. All right, so we're gonna get this tore down, and or somewhat what all we have to do. What are we doing?
I don't know.
So yeah, we're gonna get this figured out. Y'all hang out. All right, so y'all kind of seen this in the time lapse. We got everything pretty much bolted together real quick. We had to do some figuring out on the oil system. Once we got the oil system done, once we got that done, we were able to get the system pressurized. I wanted to make sure that we got oil because this motor ain't never been crunk up before, and it's been sitting. So normally the headers would be flipped up, but with these coils, with these being this long, we had to flip them down because they wouldn't match up to the way that these are designed. So may have to do my old valve covers on my my other ones if we decide to do what I'm thinking about deciding to doing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we may end up doing these right here. But all in all, we're gonna try to fire this dude up, and maybe it'll run. I don't know, but we're definitely going to try. And it's been sitting for a pretty good little bit, and we're gonna get some fire in the hole. So here we go. I think we got everything pretty much the way we need to have it. So here we go. Oh, my ignition wire came off. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta fix my ignition wire up. Y'all don't get at me in the comments neither, because I, like I say, I still haven't finalized all this stuff. It's been I've been too busy. It is what it is. Hey now. Now that dude just fired up. All right, now we may be good again now. Hey ho, hell, shit. All right, back to the drawing board. I don't know why it would crank up the first time and then not crank up again. This is weird, but okay. Let's. We got a, we actually forgot to put the dipstick in it. That's my fault whenever it's literally sitting right here. I didn't think nothing about it. So how about we get that stuck back in the hole, and get it stuck back in the hole, and then we can crank it up again.
Hold it. Ignition wire.
Alright, we're going to put the ignition wire back on it, and we're going to crank it up again. Public service announcement. We got to take an announcement. So we definitely have to, I need to finish this thing so I don't have to sit here and twist wires together and everything else. So that may be the reason why it's popping, because it's cutting the power, and then we're sticking the wire back to it again, and it's cutting back on, because it's funny that it cranks right up, no problem. So it definitely don't mean anything else. Ran out of gas. You gotta put some more gas in it. I know what's wrong with it. The wires ain't staying connected, and we're out of gas. Oh!
and there's a horsefly on top of my head right here.
You ain't got none on the rig.
There's enough just to run it through. Alright. Fire in the hole again. Alright, we'll let her cool down for a little bit. But we do know that she runs. Woo! And it's got good oil pressure.
It's hot pretty quick too.
Huh?
It's hot pretty quick.
Well, it's been lean too, because it's only, this carburetor's leaned up a lot. So that's probably why it's getting, it gets as hot as it is. But I've got a radiator and everything that I'm actually supposed to mount up here in the front, hook the water pump up and all that stuff, so it'll actually, get water all the way through it. But what I want to do is I want to heat it up probably one more time, go back over the bolts, retorque all the head bolts, and then we'll sit that these down in there. Yeah, most definitely. So that was a go. I definitely wanted to do that before I stuck it down in the car. Like I say, it's been sitting a while, and I just wanted to make sure that it had at least had good oil pressure. So yeah. Oh, it ran out of gas. Damn. Ran to the parts store, got some new oil pan gasket, water pump gaskets, spark plug, wires, and rear main seal. Just gonna go ahead and change that while I got it out. And it's showing a little bitty small leak on the rear main seal. So like I said, this motor been sitting for a while, and had to call in my reinforcement. My wife gonna come out here and she's gonna put this water pump and everything on. She's gonna do all this for me, so I don't have to. So she's gonna get all that stuff done for me. So we're gonna rock through this. I'm gonna set y'all up on time lapse. I'm gonna go ahead and get this knocked out, and I appreciate it.
So what? Get your thing. Take it over. Now what are we doing now?
Nothing.
What is it?
Just don't mess with it, cause it's
What are we doing? What are we doing?
just going to look at it.
Look at what?
The water snake.
Yeah.
How do you know it's a water snake?
Cause Papa told me.
And it was like wood water.
So we were down here working in the shop, and
A water
and the girls, my daughters, they ran down here and said, "There's a water snake, but don't worry about it. You ain't got to go look at it or anything."
snake. No, you have to look at it, but just don't kill it.
I ain't gonna mess with the snake.
That's what we meant.
How do y'all know that it's a snake though?
Papa literally told me. Cupcake is up. It's right here.
Oh, it is. It's a little baby one.
Let me see it.
No, that is a that is, I don't know what that is. That's red. Yeah.
Oh, it's a rat snake.
Yeah, that's a. I think
It's a
I'm
rat snake.
pretty sure it's a rat snake.
Yeah.
What y'all?
You don't even be underneath the house.
He ain't gonna get up under the house, baby. What you girls want to do?
Nothing. I just want to.
You gonna catch him?
No.
No, it will bite us.
Nah.
No.
All right, we're gonna go put him in the field. We're gonna go put him out there in the field and get back to work. What are we doing?
Help his daddy work.
And what are you doing?
What are you counting?
What are you counting?
White motors.
What? Spark plugs. How many spark plugs is in this motor? Count them. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They ain't 7. I hope. How many?
8.
So how many does that mean? What does that mean?
There's 8.
Oh, I guess so.
White motors.
What are y'all doing tonight? Huh?
Nothing. Watching a movie.
Huh?
Watching a movie.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I thought we was working on hot rod stuff.
The movie's gonna be James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, I thought we was gonna watch Two Lane Blacktop.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Huh?
Or Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh. I thought we was gonna watch American Graffiti.
American Graffiti, yes.
You like that? You like that one?
You should watch King of the Hill.
I hear you. I'm here in the shop, and I had to go and get a barbell, or put it this way, barbell oil galley plug. I wanted to go change this one out in the motor. The easiest way I've found to do this is I just take like a drywall screw
And like I say, I just put it, screw it up in there a little bit, and you're able to pull it right out. I have fought with these things before and not really just knowing what's, this is years ago, but that's the easiest thing that I've found. Like I say, they slip in really easy, but they, like I say, you don't want to try to take and pry on the side of this or anything like that, because you can obviously mess it up. This ain't a iron block, this is an aluminum block. So yeah, just pull that out, and that's what it looks like. If it'll focus, that's what it looks like. And then the new one, the part number is MOGP-100. It's just a milling, if I can get it out of the box, one-handed over here. But yeah, I mean, it looks identical to the other one. It's just the O-ring. Like I say, just put a whole new piece in there. These these gnats are about to drive me bonkers. But so yeah, we just taking if you got some oil, slicky some oil. Man, that light is bright, ain't it? Slicky some oil up on this thing, and then we just push it right back, basically right back up in there. Slick it right back up, get you a little bit of oil in there, and be careful not to tear it, and boom, and that's done. Now we can start putting that rear plate back on there, and we'll try to get this thing buttoned up. Thing I see a lot of people do is they'll go ahead and put the rear main seal in the cover. They'll go ahead and tighten these all the way up, but what you don't realize is whenever you put this in there, there's a ton of play in there. And you also want to be careful with this too, because alright, so a lot of people will take and put these on, tighten them up, and then they'll put the oil pans on here. Well, what they don't realize is if you tighten this up and this is not flat, because this goes up so much, you see how much it actually goes up. You always want to have your oil pan on, and you nearly have to, to just make sure that everything is aligned up. You want to take and, you want to make sure that your oil pump or your oil pan is on there before you do that. Because like I say, if you go ahead and you put the seal in there and you press it on there, well, you also have, you see this right here? You would, that right there, that's up against the crank right there. So if you don't adjust it just right before you put that seal in there too, it's kind of a process for sure, 100%. You don't want that thing to be riding on that, because obviously it's going to take and shave this down, put the shavings on that side of the seal, dropping them into the motor. So yeah, you want to make sure that you got all that, good and squared away. So, because if you don't, that will be an issue. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling on this thing. So, all right, the next step we're going to get to, we are doing we're putting the oil pan, a new oil pan gasket and all on it. Just kind of go through and show y'all a lot of things of what I do, especially with the Gen 4. The Gen 4 oil pans, they have a pressure relief valve built into the oil pan right here. That's the pressure relief valve. And problems a lot of times on the Gen 4s. So what I'll do is I'll take and once I get it put up on the back on the engine, we will take and get it bolted up, and then we can put our rear main seal in, and I'll step through that and kind of show you all the process of how I go about it. But yeah, we're gonna get this valve changed out. It's pretty simple. I don't know if y'all want me to watch it.
pull it out, make sure it's all clean, make sure the galley's clean, and put the plug in it. And I will show you all the plug and everything once I get it out. So here we go. All right, so I got that changed out, and this is that's the pressure relief valve right there. Got it changed out with a small button head with aluminum washer and some 515. So got that in there, and yeah. So that's one thing with the Gen 4 stuff, especially if you're going to do any kind of cam, high performance stuff or anything. Stock, probably, I mean, you still have issues with it, so I don't understand why they... The craziest thing to me is how LS, the Gen 4 rods and stuff are better, but the oiling system sucks. Stock. I mean, sometimes you get okay with it, but a lot of it, you know, they wipe out the cams and got to do the DOD delete and lifters and all that stuff. So I mean, I guess I understand the concept of them trying to switch from V8 to V6, V4 mode or whatever, but it's crazy. You buy a V8, you know, you got a V8. There's no reason to, if you want a 4-cylinder, go buy a 4-cylinder. But yeah, we got that swapped out and everything. We're gonna get the new gasket put on the pan, gonna get it bolted up there, and then we can continue on with our rear seal. Well, son's trying to find it, but we can continue with our rear seal. So we're gonna get that knocked out. All right, so what I do is I get my plate all right here. Get the plate, all these are not even super finger tight. Without the seal in it, get your 10 millimeters, do not tighten them all the way up. You just want to get them in there so they're in there. You don't want to put the seal in there, tighten these up, because you'll never get these bottom ones in here. I put a little bit of glue, RVT glue on the bottom of the threads, and I put a fine little line, which I think y'all seen. I put a fine little line right here in the corners just to where these two meet. So I don't got neither one of these tightened up. Like I say, I'm fitting to get my seal put in so it aligns itself on the crank. Once it aligns itself on the crank, then we can start torquing all these bolts. So once I get that done, that'll be pretty much it, and then we can bolt the flywheel on. So we got that thing up. I forgot I had this plate. I got to put that plate on there for my converter. So just so it'll, I guess, support from the crank. Got that on there, got it torqued. You see me sanding and getting that done. We got that all on, torqued. And the one thing that I forgot, and I went ahead and put the water pump on here. Totally forgot about it. Didn't even think nothing about it. My nitrous bracket that holds my regulator is on the front two bolts. So I've got to get this snatched off. Unfortunately, I got to get the water pump snatched back off of that one and get that bolted on there. And we're basically, man, it's hot. Basically got to get that pulled off, get those swapped out. As soon as I get those swapped out, then I can take and get the water pump put back on. Gonna hurry up and get that done real quick. And yeah, then that's pretty much, like I say, it's we're slow. The progress is making it. So here we go. So whenever I put this thing together forever ago, this is the bracket that I had for the front of it, and it just had some bolts, or like, you know, bolted through, and I just bolted the bracket through. But what I decided to do was drill it. If it'll focus, I drilled it out and put some rib certs, rib nuts, whatever you want to call them. I put those in there, and I'm fixing to smash this one down. And it comes with a tool, like I say, or basically the rib nuts. It comes with different sizes of tools, but this one's just a thread setter. And this piece right here screws into it, and then you just smash it down, basically like a rivet. But I just got everything, cleaned everything up. Haven't got an intake put on it yet. Got everything cleaned up. Everything cleaned up this way, and we're going to take and put, gonna go ahead and take and get the transmission. I gotta dig the other, I've got another transmission that I had in my turbo car, the gold wagon. And over here, it's a FTI level 4, I think, 4.5 or something like that. It's got it on the side, whatever it is. I think it's a, oh yeah, so it's a level 4, 4.5, right before they went to the aftermarket bell housing. So I'm gonna get it dug out, just because it's been sitting for a little while. Figured I'd go ahead and just kind of keep them in rotation. This transmission here, turbo 400, it's like I say, it's been a 2, and I just want to go, like I say, just kind of keep them in rotation. Didn't have no problems out of it whenever I pulled it out of the car, so I'm gonna slap it in there with this motor here, and then I'm probably gonna go drop this one off with Andy, my transmission man, and let him just go through it and see, just make sure, just do a health check on it, I guess, or whatever. Cause like I say, I didn't have no issues out of it or anything. But if he wants to go ahead and freshen it up, I mean, it's been in there for a while. He does a pretty good bit of my transmissions. He done my power glide for my S10 that we're gonna try to get it put together soon. So yeah, we're gonna get that knocked out. I got to get the intake put on. I did get everything else pretty much buttoned up. So basically, swap intake. Got this. I don't know if I already showed this or not, but I got the bracket bolted on, and I went ahead and I put the nut certs in it, which y'all seen, and bolted it on both sides. Cause 5 years ago, I mean, I just put one bolt on the one side just because I done it kind of on a after the fact or whatever. But it's got nut certs in it now, and it's on there, so it ain't gonna go nowhere. It didn't go nowhere before, but yeah, we got that on there, so she's almost ready. Got the intake bolted on, got it all cleaned up, got it bolted on, got it off the other my other motor, so got it bolted on. Guys, this is I'm gonna end this video off. Like I say, the next video y'all will be seeing will be this thing bolted together and sitting down, hopefully sitting down in the car and running. So that's the main thing. I want to go ahead and get that for the most part, get that all together and everything, and got Oh, the only other thing, I've got to, I have to take the motor mounts off my old motor and put it on this motor. So, yeah, we got to do that. Got some going. You know what his saying is if you watch him sitting on your tail, won't get your project going. So, yep, here we go. I'll see y'all guys on the next one. But if y'all would y'all like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching everything, and we are whooped, and like I say, we'll see you on the next one.